Hi everybody, in this review, I'm going to review the animated Batman movie, Batman Assault on Arkham. So the plot of this movie is Arkham Asylum has got its files leaked out on this little drive from the Riddler, and they find out that it's hidden. Argus finds out that it's hidden inside Riddler's cane, so Amanda Waller decides to assemble Task Force X to go into Arkham Asylum and retrieve Riddler's cane and get the drive so that all Task Force X activities won't leak out. And the team consists of Deadshot, Harley Quinn, Black Spider, Killer Frost, played by Jennifer Hale, King Shark, played by John DiMaggio, KG Beast, and KG Beast, and Black Spider. And they all go in, try to break into Arkham, and try to get the drive from the Riddler before all the covert Task Force X activities leak out and cause an incident. Now I know what you're thinking. This sounds like a Suicide Squad movie. Where does Batman come in? Congratulations, you just figured out the number one problem with this movie. Yeah, this isn't a rant, because I don't dislike this movie. I think it's pretty good, but man, it's got issues. Yeah, right off the bat. It's called Batman Assault on Arkham, and it's about the Suicide Squad. I don't know why. Yeah, that's really. I know I'm probably going to run this point into the ground for the whole review, but I really need to get this off my chest. Why wasn't this called Suicide Squad Assault on Arkham? I mean, technically, it does exist in the Arkhamverse, which is, the universe where the Batman Arkham games are set in. I get that. And they want to introduce some villains like Captain Boomerang and Black Spider and King Shark, and you think, oh, it's cool that these exist in a video game world that of Gotham City. So you think maybe that means other DC characters exist too. That's cool. But what's the point of connecting it to the Batman Arkham games? What's even the point of even titling it a Batman movie? I mean, other than the fact that they go to Arkham Asylum, it has nothing to do with Batman. I mean, okay, to be fair, Batman does appear in the movie, and Kevin Conroy voices him. I still miss that man. He's the perfect Batman, even if it's just his voice. I think he is fantastic. He was fantastic in the role, and he still does a great job here. But he really isn't given much except to find the Suicide Squad, and yeah, it's pretty much, and it's also pretty basic for a Suicide Squad story. They just go to Gotham City because that back in 2014, 10 years ago, every DC related piece of media was focused on Batman, and just getting a hard drive, like, that's really it. They go to Arkham Asylum to get a hard drive. Like, that's not really a super interesting Suicide Squad story. Like, it's pretty basic. You just have the squad go to a Batman related area in Gotham and try to do something, and that's it. And even I while I understand that this was around the time the New 52 Suicide Squad was running, it still has the most basic lineup you can think of. Deadshot, Captain Boomerang, Harley Quinn, King Shark, Killer Frost. Like, I get it. Like, this was in the New 52 era, and around that time, that was the Suicide Squad lineup. So I guess I can forgive it for that, but it's still kind of just basic. And even King Shark, like, he's not really a shark. He's just a guy with a metal clamp on his jaw, and it's kind of weird. I don't know why, because at least okay, the Suicide Squad, the James Gunn movie, even though I admit, yes, I've admitted the past, it does have its problems. A lot of things in it are not like the comics. It starts off with underdeveloped characters that just die and you don't really feel a thing. And like I said, yeah, even though that movie's not very comic accurate, at least it does something different. It brings stuff new to the big screen. It brings Corto Maltese to the big screen, which it was an area in The Dark Knight Returns. And even though Jotunheim was not a lab in Austrian Suicide Squad comics, it was a military fortress, but at least it tried to do something different. At least it tried to do something that wasn't really Batman related. And even then, not all the characters were like the comics, like Bloodsport and Peacemaker and Polka Dot Man. They weren't like the comics, but at least they tried to use more interesting characters instead of just Deadshot, Harley Quinn, and Killer Frost and Joker and Killer Croc and the most basic characters. But I mean, this was the first Suicide Squad movie. I'm gonna be fair, and as a first attempt at a Suicide Squad movie, it could have been worse. It honestly, it was fine. Um, like I do think that they got the essence of the Suicide Squad right about Amanda Waller assembling a Black Ops team of villains to go on a mission. Like, yeah, I guess it must have been hard to do because this was back when the Suicide Squad wasn't quite a hot property yet until the 2016 movie, and and I think this was more of like a test to see if people would like Suicide Squad relay me. So I at least give them props. They do have the basics of the Suicide Squad down, but that's kind of the issue with this because it's just pretty surface level stuff, and it's not a bad movie by any means. It has okay animation, really great voice acting, and an interesting idea of taking a movie set in a video game franchise. So it's a good effort, but as Suicide Squad movies go, it just feels safe and it's doesn't really scream anything new. It's kind of a basic story you would probably think of when you hear the name Suicide Squad. So, I mean, if you're a fan of Suicide Squad or if you like the Batman Arkham games, this will be a fine watch. It's only short, it's only like an hour and 10 minutes anyway. But if you really want to see something brand new and fresh and something from the comics that was never brought to the big screen before, yeah, I just suggest watching the other Suicide Squad movies because it's not bad, but it just feels simple. Like it's really a simple Suicide Squad story, nothing more, nothing less. But I mean, it's okay for what it is, but I don't know if I'd exactly watch it again. But now, Suicide Squad Hell to Pay, we'll get to that awesomeness later. So yeah, Batman Assault on Arkham, it's okay. It's an okay effort, but it could have been a lot better. So yeah, goodbye everybody. That's my review of the movie. So see you later.